Hello and welcome back to episode 23 of the Best of Rivals podcast. I'm here with my man Jay. Jay, we're finally back, 2 weeks off. A little bit of FA Cup going on, a little bit of international break, but we're back and typical weekend in the Premier League. Am I right?
Yeah, very typical. No, I'm not gonna start there though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna start
because
there.
we did have some news.
Uh,
We did have some news that was outside of the Premier League that um, we can definitely go into first, I'm assuming.
yes, right. But also, me, I always come in and let people know about something that happened outside of the prim. And I'm gonna touch very, very shortly. But I'm heartbroken right now because Coach K and my Blue
Oh, yeah.
Devils. Last night was tough for me. Making this podcast right now is very tough for
Wow.
me
Jay,
because
Jay almost missed
that
it,
that
huh?
ooh, bro. I don't know if you saw the game, but it was one of the best games I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
I got you.
Ending ending was, skeptical. Refs, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, I'm hurting. We fast forward, World Cup, the drawing. USA, England is what I'm looking forward to. It's about to go down. Uh, you guys are stacked. We'll see what happens. Probably like the most talented team on paper, in my opinion. You guys have every position filled. Top player at every position, world class, almost. Um, and then it's us. We're young, we're hungry. One of our best teams in years. I think we're still, a couple World Cups away from like contending and making noise. But hey, this team is hungry, bro. So I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah. I think the last time we got you guys in the group was South Africa. I think. Um,
Okay, what year was that?
2010. 2010.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's when I kind of came into
Yeah. So
football.
we had
Yeah,
we had we had USA, and I believe we drew. I think it was like one of those tough games, like a 1-1 or something like that. I don't remember too much, but
yeah.
here's the problem, right? Is England going to smash Iran? Yeah. Is England going to smash probably Ukraine? Yeah. But if we get Wales or Scotland, it's a different story. And the reason is it's just because it's England, bro. When we're playing USA, when we're playing Scotland, we're playing Wales, these games just like they're just bigger occasions. And that's an issue for England. The mentality of the team is just I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it. Everyone, oh my God, Southgate. I don't care how much talent we have. Of course we have the most talent. We've always had tons of talent, but we've never been able to produce um, on the level that I think that we should be able to produce. So, are we going to get out the group? Of course. Are we going to be first in the group? Probably. But I don't have too many expectations, bro. I think it's going to be a very enjoyable World Cup to watch, but that's about it. I'm not, especially after the Euros.
You're not fooling me. You're not
Nah,
fooling me. I
bro.
know what it is. You're trying to
Yeah, yeah.
downplay it. So you come in and you guys somehow win, and then it's coming home. Nah. I'm letting you know. I know what you're doing right
Jay,
now. You're not
Jay, you
slick,
know I'm
bro.
not. Jay, you know I'm not super confident with this manager, bro. You know I'm not. This guy.
Yeah, it's been Southgate out for
Yeah,
a while
yeah.
now.
And listen, everyone
Yeah,
loves him because he got semifinals, World Cup, finals,
yeah.
Euros. I don't know. I think again on paper, of course we have like our 23 is
So
incredible.
I was Sancho playing with you guys for the qualifiers? I know he didn't pick
He didn't
him
pick
right
him this
one
week, or sorry, last week.
right
I don't
last
think that
week.
really matters too much though. We were
But no. To me, that matters. That matters. You want to know why? Because you're picking Jack Grealish, who, if we put this season in comparison
it's a,
right now, I think you can agree that my boy has
so
been better. So we're basing
this is
off
the
of that,
third
right?
time we're having this debate, Jay. The Sancho Grealish.
But it makes sense though in terms of the World Cup and who he's picking. Southgate, the guy that we both won out, because I just don't like him because he's a fool, bro. He's a buffoon, you know. Um, but yes, I mean I think my boy should be on the
Yeah.
team off of this season.
Oh,
Period.
listen. Is he going to pick him for the World Cup? Of course, but like I mean, he's going to play Sterling on the left and Saka on the right. He's gonna stay with those two. No, listen, Saka's played incredible this season. Listen, man, he is he,
That boy's not ready for it
no,
again.
no, he's fine.
He's
He's
not
fine.
ready. Nah,
Listen,
I'm
is he
messing with
better
you.
than? Do we have better plays than Saka? I personally think yes, but he's done too well to get kicked off that starting 11. So again, I think there's a
Yeah,
lot of politics that come into this England team. I think there's a lot of media influence. I think there's a lot of things that go on. Um, yeah, it's just one of those. Listen, it's the World Cup, right? I mean, we're gonna. I remember last World Cup, I watched damn near every single game. I was loving it, bro. I was loving it. Obviously, we didn't do as well as I thought as well as I wanted us to do, but you know, I think this is gonna be just another one of those times, bro. The World Cup is a special, special, special tournament. Probably the most impactful tournament in all of world sports, in my opinion. So, um, yeah, I think USA is going to do pretty well. I think the chances that they come out the group are pretty high. I think,
yeah. I think we
yeah,
will. Honestly,
yeah. I mean,
I got a good
you
feeling
guys
about it.
clearly have been developing talent. There's no question. I mean, I think you guys have had a couple recent, I guess, bad performances, but
Yeah.
yeah, you guys have so much talent.
I mean, the major tournament wise, we've won, two of them, pretty sure. Speed Mexico in the Gold Cup,
Yeah.
um, and so just things like that, bro. That is what makes me
Hmm.
confident. I can care less about the friendlies that we lose
Yeah.
here and there and things of that nature. But when it comes down to the big games, the games that we lost in the past, that's
Dude,
important.
The American
And
media always like goes so crazy on USA for like messing up like a friendly. It's so funny, bro.
it's like they don't
Yeah,
understand.
they're like this is a disgrace. Like it's it's like chill out, ESPN. You know what I mean? Like you guys are good. It's so funny.
Calm down, calm down. But we can go back to this weekend. What just happened with everything, and what I took note of really kind of got me intrigued was, you know, 1 and 2. We kind of know what's going on
It's
with
gonna
that.
be
They're
listen that title race is gonna be crazy, especially going into
yeah,
next week, which we'll talk about. But
exactly.
yeah,
We'll talk about. But then when you go to 3 through 6,
3 through 7.
you is it
You
three
guys are in
three through
seventh, so
7?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, I love it. I
All
love
right,
it. I
got
love
it.
it. I love it.
So my point is, you have Chelsea, Tottenham, and then Arsenal, three London teams, and then you have Man United,
Yeah.
all battling for a spot in the Champions League,
Man United's not
essentially.
battling, but yeah.
Um, you're talking. Hey, get all your jokes and
It's
your banter in
over.
right now.
Listen,
Get it in right now. It's not
Tottenham,
over. It is not
Tottenham,
over. It is not over.
Tottenham, 3 point three
They're
three
hot
points
right
ahead.
now. Yeah,
Arsenal,
they're hot
three
right
points
now.
ahead with 2 games in hand. They're playing tomorrow against Crystal
How I
Palace.
feel about told you how I feel
West
about them.
Ham, tied on points. They played one more
Why
game.
are you talking about West Ham?
Wolves, 2 points behind you. Listen, you better relax, okay? You better relax. That's all I'm saying. This is not.
This man, this man thinks that Wolves,
You guys are battling for the Conference
West
League. You
Ham.
understand that? For the Conference League, Jay. Sorry.
Wait. Oh, yeah, no, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. My point is, you named a bunch of teams who I am not worried about at all, man.
For top four,
Simple as
Jay,
that.
it's over. Come on, Jay, it's over.
Chelsea, listen to me. Chelsea, I give you. Even though they're struggling right now, they had a really bad loss
Yeah.
today. I mean,
Yesterday,
today
yeah.
or yeah, yesterday.
Hmm.
Terrible, but they're going to be there. We all know
They've
that.
done the work already.
I'll give you Arsenal. I'm not worried about them, but I'll give you them. They're going to be competing for a spot at, like, maybe fourth. I don't think they're getting third. They're not getting third. They're not
They're
jumping
closer
over
to
Chelsea.
Chelsea than they are to Man U.
Listen to me, man. This is what's gonna happen. You're laughing. What you need to worry about is your team next week, but we'll
I
get
do
to
need
that.
to worry. I do need. You're
Um,
100% right.
and then Tottenham. I'll give you them. That's it, bro. West Ham, no. Wolves, no. Stop it, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. And Tottenham only because they're kind of hot right now. We're gonna get to it later in the podcast as well. But Son and Kane are phenomenal right
Yeah.
now. They're
Hmm.
balling. You can say they're probably the hottest duo, in the
Yeah.
Prem. But I don't know. Something about them doesn't really strike me as a team that wants to go to the
Mm.
Champions League and get fucked up. Pardon my
Yeah.
language. They don't want that. They're not ready for that. Man, we'll take that. People go in on us all the time. They make fun of us. They crack jokes. But we're Man United. We can
See,
take
Jay,
that.
that can't be that,
A lot of
that
clubs
can't be
can't.
the argument every time, though, Jay. Here's the issue, right? Here's the issue. It's not. I just watched the Leicester game. It's not, oh my god, Leicester should have won. Leicester. It's every single game, Jay. Every single game, you guys, your result is better than your performance. Every single game, even against Burnley, you like even against
But,
Norwich.
but yo,
It's
but you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? You're saying this every single game, right? We're still
seventh,
in reaching
seventh.
distance.
Yes,
Listen, no. All right, look, listen. Everyone listening and watching the podcast, D is very slick. He keeps saying our ranking, but he's not going off of points. So skip the rankings. Let's go off of points. What are we like? What 51
51. Yes,
points? Who's in front of
the
us?
two teams. You have two teams of Tottenham and Arsenal with 54. Arsenal with 2 games in hand.
Wait, it's 54. So
Arsenal with
fans,
2 games in
people,
hand. Yes.
listen. So if we win our next game and say Arsenal, wait, listen, and say Arsenal loses, which they do, we're tied. You see what I'm saying? He's very slick by saying our rankings, but it's very closer than you guys think. My point is, they're not ready for that, bro. You can keep saying every game it's the same thing, but next game is going to be something amazing. Cristiano may be coming back, hat trick, boom. Like, come on, like this is what we do. It's storyline central over here, baby. Like, come on,
Jay,
bro. Come
Jay,
on,
this
man.
sounds like there's like an underlying
This is not
there's some
far fetched.
underlying like pain in what you're saying, Jay. I love it. It's
This is not far fetched, man.
Jay.
I'm letting you know the
Okay, Jay.
facts. We are off a
Okay,
couple
okay.
points, a few
Which is
points.
100% accurate. 100% accurate.
Right,
Would you
right.
bet would you seriously bet on Man U to make top 4? I mean, personally, I think it's like there's no chance. Personally, I think there's no chance now.
Okay, 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 okay.
8 games left.
Right.
Would you bet on them surpassing West Ham,
Can
Arsenal, and
you
Tottenham?
yeah, do me a favor? Can you pull up the remaining games that we have, remaining
Absolutely,
fixtures?
Jay.
I want to,
Well, next.
cause before I say anything after this, I want to know
Okay.
what's in front of me
Listen.
or
Okay.
of us.
Next 2 games, Everton, Norwich should beat both. You then go
Yes.
to Liverpool.
Boom.
You will lose. It's okay. It's okay, Jay. It's okay. Listen, we're probably gonna lose next week. It's fine. These guys are incredible. Jay, it's
Ooh,
chalked.
stop.
You know,
Wow.
I have.
Okay. Okay.
We'll talk about it. Arsenal
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
big game on April 23rd. That game is. It's not everything for Arsenal. It's everything for you guys. It's absolutely
Yeah.
everything for you guys. Then you guys play Brentford, Brighton. Go to Chelsea. Actually, no, Chelsea coming to you guys, and then Crystal Palace. So you're really looking at a difficult Chelsea game, a difficult Arsenal game, a difficult Liverpool game. The other 5, you guys should win, and you guys need to win. If you tie any one of those, I don't know.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. Yeah. Do I see us getting the top 4? Yes. Like you said, the games that we should win, I believe we're going to
Yeah.
win. We're going to inch them out
Mm-hmm.
somehow, and get that win. And then when it comes down to Arsenal and Chelsea, like, yeah, with Liverpool, you're right. We're probably
Yeah,
not going
it's
to win
tough.
and get destroyed. It's tough. Chelsea and Liverpool, I mean, Chelsea and Arsenal, though, I am very, very optimistic about because I just think it's going to be a great game between two teams that really want that, the number 4 spot. And then for me at least, it comes down to who has impact players. That's a big moment.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
moment game. So who has those type of players that are capable of that moment? I think we have it more so over Arsenal for sure.
Yeah.
Chelsea, you can argue they're back
No,
and
I would
forth with
agree.
us. They
I would
have
agree.
some key
Arsenal have.
players.
I would agree that Man U have both the edge in terms of like those moment players. Those. Yeah, I would 100%
Right.
agree.
So yeah, in my argument, I guess I just think those games we would outplay
So
them in
you're
that
thinking like
sense.
if it's a tough game after 70 minutes, you're giving the edge to Man U. Is kind of what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
facts. Yep.
Listen. I think out of those 8 games, there's a possibility you win 20. You get 21 points. You win 7 of them. I think it's a possibility for sure.
Yeah.
I just it's tough, right? Because from your perspective, you're like, of course we can, and of course you can, but like, what have we seen? You could have beat Leicester today, or yesterday,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, facts, bro.
It's tough.
Facts. But like I was saying, we can harp on the London teams and Man U, but what caught my eye was the whole Harry Kane and Son ordeal, right? They've been balling really, really, really
I
phenomenal
know,
duo right
Jay.
now,
They do it every time they play us. Yeah, I know.
right? But then we also have, I think, a couple more that we could talk about. there's Salah and Mane.
See, is it Mane though? Because this season it's been more Diego Jota. It's been more.
Mm, mm,
I mean, I don't know.
mm.
It's
Like, so before you dive into that, let's get some my other comparison because I don't know how you
yeah.
feel about it. I had, like I said, Mane and Salah. Um, and before that, we're talking about
Kane, Son, and then
now with Man City. I picked KDB and Silva. I don't know who you would pick though. Is that your duo over there
and
from
it's
this
so tough
season?
because like are we bringing in defenders as well, or are we just talking about more attacking players?
Just attacking players. It's
Yeah,
a straight
I was gonna say
attacking
because
duo.
Ruben Diaz is the guy, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah. No, it's straight
yeah,
attacking.
to be fair, I don't even want to say it. KDB and Sterling.
Woo!
Listen, Jay. You know I'm not a big fan of this guy.
That surprises me. I was not thinking that
No,
one.
and it's because like what he gives us is unpredictability in
Yeah,
our attack. Like
yeah,
a lot of our attack is usually like it's just a lot of passing. Then we'll cross it to
yeah,
someone who's 5 feet tall. It's like, what are we doing
yeah,
with Sterling? The way he moves in and out of. I don't know if he's doing it intentionally or not. I mean, you have to give him credit. Like he's one. I mean, listen, I would probably do KDB Mahrez, but I'm gonna make the argument that Sterling brings a little bit more over the 90 minutes than someone like
yeah,
Mahrez, who you talk about moments players. Mahrez is that guy. You give
yeah,
Mahrez 3 opportunities on that right wing, 1v1, he's gonna score one goal, or he's gonna assist one
yeah.
goal. So
Facts.
yeah, personally
I mean, so
going
all
forward, I
right,
would do KDB and Mahrez 100%. But I had
okay.
to give a
So
little credit
KD,
to Sterling. I had to give a little credit.
yeah, okay, all right. So I feel you on that. I think that's a very, very valid.
He's our top goal
Um,
scorer too, Mahrez. So
yeah, that's a valid pick. But from that trio of duos, I would go with Kane and
yeah,
Son. I just think they like both of them. They just scare me whenever they have the ball. It's like
you,
both, and not saying that the other players don't, but more so with them, it just seems like they're
they
equals. Like
work
I think
well together, right? Like
yeah,
if you look at I know you said Mane Salah, they're on opposite wings, right? Salah seems to be more of a 1v1 type of player than anything else.
right,
Mahrez the
right,
same way.
right,
But yeah, if you're talking about two players up front working together, I don't think I mean, we even saw it last season, right? I mean, Kane's
yeah,
got like
yeah,
20 plus assists. Like he's coming deep, he's turning, he's finding Son on the run. I mean,
yeah,
incredible. So yeah, listen. I mean, I think I don't think Son's a better player than Mahrez. I don't think Son's a better player than
yeah,
Salah. I think Son and Kane together, 100% are two,
yeah.
and that'll be interesting, right? Like, is Kane gonna leave this summer? I know a lot of people are talking about him going to Man U. We'll see.
And I think that's very likely now, which I was not a fan. I mean, a fan of at first. I'm still not, but I think it's just likely because I think what's going to happen. You guys are probably going to get Holland.
I've
We're
heard some
probably going to have
things.
to settle
I've
for
heard some
for
things
for,
that we're
for
not going to
Kane.
get him now. I've heard some things that like he just wants to go to Madrid. Like I'm like, okay, bro.
Well, that's just the chatter,
Yeah,
But I think eventually that's what's going to happen. And talking about you guys and what you guys are doing, um, big game. It's coming up next
you know
Sunday,
what
baby.
sucks? We've got these guys twice, so we have them in FA Cup and we have them in the league. Jay, I was talking to mom. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
I don't want to play these guys, bro. Listen, here's the reality.
wait. Are you really that afraid? I'm
Hundred
serious right
percent,
now. Like no
100%.
BS. Wow. Damn.
If you just take and I'll tell you the biggest reason. But if you just take our game at Anfield, I'm super confident. Like I think if
Okay.
anything, we deserve to win that game over Liverpool. I think it's fair to say that. Even though it was a great
Yeah.
game, probably both deserved a draw. We don't have Ruben Diaz, bro. He's still out. And here's the reality. I was watching the game against Burnley. I've watched a couple games without him. Our defense is just so we it's just there's a lot there's so many ways that we can be attacked, bro. Laporte's clumsy. Stones is he switches off every now and then. Ake's not super confident. Our back line without Diaz is a massive issue. Massive issue. If you talk about if you took the Liverpool team and you took the City team and you said like make a best 11, we and we, hell, even if you just looked at like who maybe the top 5 best players, Ruben Diaz is in there. So the fact that
Yeah.
one of our best players is not playing, I get it. We have a bunch of incredible midfielders and incredible attacking players, and you know Kyle Walker, Cancelo, like it's great. But listen, man, we're gonna get got at, and you know Laporte's gonna get turned, and Stones is gonna make a bad pass, and we're giving up 2 goals already. 100% we're giving up 2 goals. So like that's kind of how I'm going into it as. And the problem is we don't have that clinical striker that we've talked about. So
Mm.
we're gonna need another Kevin De Bruyne magic goal. We're gonna need Mahrez to just dominate
I mean,
Robertson. We're gonna need Sterling
this,
to destroy, and I mean destroy Alexander Arnold. So that's kind of how I see it.
you know, while I agree with you, I do think you are you're giving a little bit too much credit to Liverpool and not enough credit to your guys.
Maybe.
Like you said, your defense is in shambles a little bit. It's shaky, and we know that, like you said, it's 2 goals coming with Liverpool. We
Yeah.
kind of can expect that. But you're Man City, bro. And I'm not trying to sit here and rep your squad or provide some support, but that offense is scary. It is scary. So while you guys may give up 2 goals, you should have a mindset of we're gonna score 3 or 4
Yeah.
though. We're that clinical. And I know Liverpool's defense is a little bit better than City's. They got Virgil
Yeah.
over there, and they play like
Yeah.
this. But City, man, you guys have enough players over there of world class caliber that can produce and
Yeah.
compete. Jack Grealish, especially, this is a big game for him.
If
Let
he
down of a
plays, if he
season,
plays.
but if he plays and he has a big game or some type of impact and you guys win, I think that can change the whole season.
I agree 100%. Hey, let's say he does score a winning goal. That people be like, yo, that's the reason we got him, right? Um,
Yeah,
Listen, are we going to dominate the midfield battle? We need to, right? Because we have better midfielders
yeah,
all around. But it's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough. I don't.
yeah,
The thing about Liverpool is they're going to capitalize off of our mistakes. Are we going to
yeah.
capitalize off of their mistakes? Is the question. Do I think we're a better
Facts.
team overall? Absolutely, I do. But again, they're 1 point behind, very little pressure. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen. I'm super confident going into pretty much every game. You know that. I'm like, yo, I expect to win every game. I don't.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
one
expect
though.
to win these games, bro. I really don't. And especially when these big games happen, and Pep's like gonna throw something. He's gonna throw something different in there, and it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, right? I mean, maybe he.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine if he doesn't start Mares. I'll be like, and which, by the way, he might not for no reason. Just like, I'm not going to start Mares this game.
I mean, well, this game is going to come down to a lot of strategic type moves and
Yeah,
just a lot of chess being played. I wouldn't be surprised if Pep throws out some crazy lineup and then Klopp responds with something else that's very
and
crazy. It's just going to
yeah,
be
but that
ego rubbing right
hundred
here going
percent,
on. A lot of ego
hundred
rubbing.
percent. But that can like lead to overthinking and just like stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes,
So I mean, who's going to play up front? Is Are we going to keep Foden up front, or we just how about we just play Foden on the left and let him go at Alexander Arnold? I mean, that's
yeah,
a goal automatically, right? That's kind of how I see it.
right,
Do we play? I mean, Jesus came in. He came in. I think last game. Like, do we play him
yeah,
up front? Like, I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know. So I'm not going to listen. It's the biggest game of the season, 100%. Are we going to clearly beat these guys? It would be ridiculous for me to be like, yeah, we're just gonna beat them. That's
yeah,
ridiculous. So
yeah. Nah, man. I mean, it should be a good one, bro. I'm
yeah,
excited. We're definitely gonna chop it up and talk about it. Hope you guys lose.
I know you do, Jay.
Well, actually, I don't know. It's Liverpool and City. I hate both squads, so maybe a draw. It's a good draw.
you know,
Yeah,
man, I, I'm going with this. I'm going with this. I can't do. Are we gonna score 3 goals? That's crazy. I'm saying another. I'm saying another 2-2. Another 2-2 draw.
okay,
I think in
okay,
FA Cup we have a better chance of winning
yeah,
because it's going to be. I
okay,
think the way Klopp's going to work, he's going to like hyper focused on Premier League, FA Cup,
yeah.
whatever. So yeah,
I can see that
yeah.
one, bro. Okay,
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. It's gonna be crazy.
game time, baby.
All right, Jay. So that's it from us. Good to be back as usual.
Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, it's been quite a break.
Yeah. The 2 week break is
But
always crazy, isn't it? We're like, yo, what's happening? But um,
yeah, it's always something in the world of football.
yeah,
So, uh, these last 6 games, though, we have pretty much 6 games, I think, for every team,
eight games
or
for 8 games for you
eight.
guys. I think it's like 7 games for some teams. Yeah,
Okay, okay, yeah. So yeah, this last stretch is gonna be
hundred
crazy.
percent.
Uh, we're gonna see who's gonna be champion, who's gonna be in the Champions League. Yeah, man, really good
And
content about to come
can't
in
wait
the
to see
future.
Wolves in the Champions League. It'd be great. All right, that's it for me. That's it for Jay. If you're listening on Spotify, you can listen on Spotify and Apple Podcast at The Best of Rivals. We're on YouTube at The Best of Rivals, Twitter and Instagram at The Best of Rivals. I did not tweet watching that game against Burnley because I was doing some other stuff, but typically I'm tweeting. Typically I'm going crazy. So follow us there. Jay, it's been a pleasure speaking football with you
Yes,
again,
sir.
and we'll see you next week. Best of Rivals. We're
We
out.
out, baby.